Hi, it's Rachel from Caramel and Cream. Today I'm going to show you how to make this little project. I've designed it as a Father's Day treat box. I won't show you what's inside just yet, we'll show you that at the end. And this one is using the Going Global stamp set and the matching papers. There's a whole suite that goes, cardstock and everything, which I'll show you in a moment. This one I used Lost Lagoon. And this set you could get, still available at the moment. And it's in our spring summer catalogue, which ends the 31st of May 2016. So if you do want it, have a look now and make sure that you don't miss out. And basically this is the whole suite that goes with it. So as I showed you, the the Going Global stamp set, which is this one here. And then you've the Going Places Designer Series pack, which I've used quite a bit of already, which is why it's fallen to bits on me. You can see those different lovely papers in there. There's some that are nautical. These ones are absolutely gorgeous. It's like a marble effect. Really love that. All sorts of different designs through there. Great for our men cards. Okay, and then there's also a pack of cardstock as well that comes, you can get, called Going Places Cardstock Pack, which is this one here, and has all of the main colours in, which is the very vanilla Sahara Sand and Lost Lagoon. You can also get this little embossing impression folder, which just opens like that, so you put your cardstock in, run it through the big shot. It really gives a nice imprinted texture on your cards. I'll just show you actually a couple of cards that I have made with this set, just show you how versatile it is. This here is using the embossing folder, and this colour is Delightful Dijon. On the back of your DSP stack, it actually tells you the colours that are within it, so it's really easy to match up the cardstock and inks. So you have Basic Black, Delightful Dijon, Lost Lagoon, Mossy Meadow, Sahara Sand and Very Vanilla within that pack. So like I say, they do make it very easy. If you're not sure exactly what colours you need, Stampin' Up have done it all for you. So these are just a few cards I've been preparing ready for Father's Day coming up. This actually aeroplane isn't in the Going Global stamp set. It's actually one of the free ones, and it was in our celebration catalogue, so that I'm afraid is no longer available. Okay, so let's show you how to make this box. Like I say, for this one we used Lost Lagoon. This time I'm going to go with the Sahara Sand. And you need a piece of cardstock that is 11 by 6 inches. So on the long side we're going to score at 1, 5, 6 and 10 inches. And then turn it around. And we're going to score at 1 and 5. We can move our scoring tool out of the way. And use your bone folder just to fold and burnish all of those lines. I'm sorry about the shadows today. It's such a dull day. We've had glorious sunshine the last couple of days, and today's still warm but raining and very dull. I have got lights on, which is casting this bit of a shadow, I'm afraid. I think I need to invest in better lighting. Hopefully you get the gist of what I'm doing. So we have it this way now, a long way. I'm going to use our scissors. And we're just going to cut up these squares and just notch into each of the 6 squares. Just gives you a nicer finish on your box when you put it together. Like I say, it is worth taking that bit of time to do this. And turn it around and do the same on the other side. better. That wasn't quite to the edge. There we go. If you do want to order any Stampin' Up products, you can follow my link, which will be at the bottom in the description. That will take you to my page. I have a blog there. You can see some of my ideas, and if you've got any ideas of your own or tips, I'd love to hear them. It's really nice to share ideas. I'm self-taught, so I'm just learning along with everybody else. Move those pieces out of the way. And there, that's just so you can see what you should end up with. Both identical, so it doesn't matter which side becomes your bottom or which is your top. You can choose that as you go along. I'm just going to flip it over to begin with and turn it so that it's facing in. This I'm going to choose as my top part of the card, of the box. I have some DSP, which I've used from the Designer Series pack. I'm going to go with this side, which is like the night sky, I suppose, with the different constellations. This one measures 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. If you don't like too much of the border showing, like I've done on this box, just cut your paper slightly bigger and do it 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. I like to see the edge, but if you don't, like I say, just do 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. I'm just going to use some snail. Oh, it doesn't want to work. There we go. And just place this into the centre. One of your biggest squares. I'm just eyeballing it and trying not to get my head in the way, so if it's not perfect, obviously line yours up a little bit better. I'm just going to use some Tombow. I'm just going to put adhesive on each of the 6 smaller squares which we're not notched into. You can use fast fuse for this if you prefer. I wouldn't use snail for this because you do want it to stay held together. And then we know this is the top, so we take the bottom first and you just fold that in and line up your edges to stick together. Just hold and press for a moment just till it sticks together. And the same on the bottom edge. Just work your way around. I'm going to do a little bit quicker so that I don't hold you up watching this video too long. Obviously just take that little bit more time when you're doing it yourself. Oops. There we go. Okay. Move that bit of glue off there. And then just with the top, just fold in the 2. Like so. And then you will be able to just fold that over. Oops, why is that not quite lining up? Oh. What's quite done wrong here? Let's see what I think where I've not quite scored perfectly. Or cut perfectly, I should say. I'm trying to rush the video. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, you can see now. There's our box to put our little treats in a moment. So for the top, on this one. You can see I'm bringing the one we made earlier. I've used the Going Global set, and we've used this globe stamp set and then the World's Best Dad. I've already gone ahead and stamped this onto some Very Vanilla, and I've used the Delightful Dijon. Just done this just to kind of cut down a bit on the time. You can use the circle punch to cut out your globe, or I used one of my framelits and I just lined it up to see which size fitted best and ran it through the big shot. So I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back of that first. Already taken those off, ahead of myself. I'm just going to pop that up into the corner, like so. And then with the World's Best Dad, this piece of vanilla, let me just get the size for you actually so that you can cut that out. It is 3.5 by 1 inch, and it's that side because I'm going to use the triple banner punch, and it will just slide into our shortest, our smallest little notch there. If you stamp your lettering to the left, you'll see why when we push it through. So slide it in as far as it will go. Hold it central, push down, and then that's nearly got it stuck. Then that gives you the little flag kind of end. And again, a couple of dimensionals. And place that onto the bottom there. And then lastly, just got some of the Delightful Dijon and this little star punch, which is from the Itty Bitty Accents punch set. Comes in a set of 3. And I'm just going to cut out, oops, let's get it into the middle of the card. 2 stars. I'm just going to use a tiny little bit of Tombow in the middle there. You literally do just need a tiny bit, otherwise it will ooze out the side. I'm going to put one at the top there, and one here in the bottom corner. And then lastly, I'm just going to show you the treats that we've put inside. And I've used these little cappuccino sachets from Nescafe. You can get these in, I think it's packs of 8, fairly cheap actually in stores. So open our box. And if you shake the copy down into it and just fold it over, that fits down one side there. I have these little Hershey bars, which also come in packs. I think they come in a pack of 8 as well. That fits into the side, and then I just have a handful of Hershey Kisses chocolates as well. You could get more in, but I'm going to save some for myself. They have 2 cute little gift boxes with sweet little treats that you could hide in Dad's bag for him to take to work and find, or nice for him to just relax with on his Sunday Father's Day. Hope you like the video. If you do, please subscribe so you can see more as I add them on, and pop me back again soon. Bye bye.